guys, it's Tuesday, it's vaguely noonish. Let's do another one of these Tuesday at noon videos. This week I thought I would talk a little bit about the Vibraslap, just because, you know, they're awesome. In case you don't know, this is a Vibraslap. This was invented by Martin Cohen, but it is based on a much older instrument. It comes from Africa, originally. The first ones are actually quite disgusting. They are literally the jaw of a donkey. Essentially, what would happen was you would have the jawbone of a donkey, or a zebra, apparently, and you would just let it dry in the sun, and all the teeth would rattle in their sockets, just like what happens when we get old. Our teeth get old, and this version, in particular, so the story goes, Bobby Rosengarten was talking to Cohen sometime in probably 65, 66, about different ways to make money making percussion instruments. And Bobby mentioned the jawbone, but it actually went on to be the first thing LP ever patented. So that's pretty cool. They're now a huge company, part of a bigger corporation, but that's a whole another argument for another day. One of the more common or famous, I guess, examples of this instrument being played is in Jimi Hendrix's version of Bob Dylan's All Along the Watchtower. You know, right? But I found out that was played by Brian Jones from the Rolling Stones. I just thought that was interesting. So, essentially, you have this weird, kind of somewhat counterintuitive instrument, right? And just trying to figure out how to make a noise out of it. Shake it, and they can't figure out, what am I supposed to do with this thing? If you can see down the barrel of this, I don't know if that's going to focus down there, but yeah, you can see there's essentially a flat piece of steel with a bunch of holes in it, and in the little holes are other bits of steel that can then rattle. So you can hear them kind of moving around. But the way you play this thing properly is to hold the foot, the elbow, whatever you want to call this part here, this back here part, in one hand, and you strike this ball on the other with the other hand. It's essentially how it works. Right? And now you can adjust the sound that you get out of the thing from this little wing screw back here, right?
It's all adjustable, right?
That's the Vibraslap. They have so many crazy names. A lot of them have to do with the donkey jaw history. Personally, I've come across them referred to as Vibraslaps, LP's kind of trademark name. But I've also heard them called jack jaws, donkey bones. But what came off of the old Wikipedias? The donkey call, which is crazy. The vibraphone, which is just confusing. Blood snake, donkey rattle, and the rattle slap. I'll have crazy names, but it's a Vibraslap. That's how you play it. You adjust it from here, you hold it here, you hit it there. Now, instead of my usual very pretty hair, it's all, you know, nicely styled and whatnot, I'm wearing this toque that my mom made because, well, a couple reasons. Canada Day is coming. It's, you know, a couple weeks away, the 1st of July. And it'll be a big deal this year. It's Canada's 150th anniversary, which is just very cool. Happy birthday, Canada. I'll try and think of something clever to do closer into Canada Day. But also, it reminds me to remind you guys that if you are a Canadian and you haven't submitted anything to the O Canada Choir yet, please do so. So, you know, do your part. Eat some jelly beans, because, you know, sugar's good for you. No, it's not.
Yeah. What else? That's about it.
I should not have eaten a jelly bean.
That was a stupid idea. So,
Like always, if you like what I'm doing, share and like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. It'll drive you insane. So fun. And yeah, that's all. I guess I'll see you next Tuesday.